Hello, Pep. How did you feel that game broke down? How did you feel that you won it in the end after quite a flat first half?
A tight game, difficult one. We knew it for the quality of the opponent. Second half was better, apart of 10 minutes after the goal. But when Bernardo came in and Kyle was much better, of course the contribution from Julian as well. So tight game, difficult. I didn't expect the approach with this courage, the man-to-man. When it's happened, make the process difficult because our main friend is Judge Stefan, make a good deliver. Second half we contact more than usual than Erling because that's what you have to do. But good victory next round. We will see.
Next up, guys. Anything else?
Bringing on Alvarez was a masterstroke, right?
Massive, sorry?
It was a masterstroke.
Shoot.
Well, it was a good substitution because it was his shot.
All the manager we tried to do the good things, but this game a type of open that is we need guys in the middle with the movement and take the space, and Julian defensively is really good and offensively as well. It's so dynamic. The game against Spurs was brilliant. So yeah, I'm delighted because I know he can play all together with Erling, and the first goal, the center of goal, the box, and yeah, they're really good.
Will it have any effect on the league games, this game?
I don't think so.
You say you weren't expecting the man-to-man marking, so does that give you a little bit of a...
Yeah, now I know they can do it in a few weeks when we go there, or maybe not, I don't know. So of course they saw what we can do, now we saw what they can do, maybe we change something, specifically for depends on the players you select, and of course when you play man-to-man, so Rico's not necessarily as much necessary like for example Kyle, and but in general it was a good victory. Jack was brilliant and Erling was a tough game for him, but in general we did everything against one exceptional team.
When you say you were surprised by the approach that Mikel had, do you think the fact that I suppose it didn't work because you won, he will change something for that next game? Does that play into your hands?
They were not bad. They were close. It was a tight game. Could win every team, but I know how difficult it's beat Arsenal. Arsenal lost one game in the Premier League, so I know how difficult it is. And second half was much better, composer, and was a little bit better, except 10 minutes, as I said, after the goal. It's a game like you provoke long balls, second balls, long balls, second balls, and it's a 50-50. The second ball you lost is a chance for them, you win is a chance for you. They have a good backwards, defend really well behind, and good in the set pieces. So yeah, difficult. We knew it, difficult game, but we were able to beat them and go to next round.
How well did you think you managed the game defensively in the second half?
Yeah, well, good, but of course Martinelli is an incredible weapon. When came Ødegaard and when playing the pocket, so yeah, they are a really good team. Otherwise, could not be where they are. So they're aggressive. They know exactly what they have to do. All the little details they control really well, but at the end we did a good game.
And on John Stones, it looked like a hamstring injury.
Yeah, I think so.
Does that look like it's normally the sort of 4 to 6 weeks, aren't they?
No, I don't know. Today was not ready. I saw it from in the first minutes. Maybe it was tired. Maybe I don't know. But today was not ready, and that's why when this happened, you are getting injured.
Hi, Pep. On the man-to-man marking, I think it was something Manchester United did against you in the derby as well,
No.
certainly in midfield.
No, they didn't do man-to-man.
Not in the midfield? It felt like they sort of blocked
In the midfield, yes, but not in the...
Not the whole pitch.
Not the whole pitch.
Do you think it's something teams are doing a bit more to disrupt the build-up?
More than welcome. They can do whatever they want.
But how do you work around that? What are your...
We know we play many times in these 7 years together, 6 years and a half together, teams with man-to-man marking. We know exactly what you have to do, but sometimes the open is not easy. You know that? It's more, take the ball, lose the ball, it's more different.
Pep, you said before it was a tough game for Haaland. Is that because of the way he was marked by Arsenal tonight, because he needs to add something to his game to deal with that kind of attention?
No, when you are man-to-man, so at the end, normally in all football you have two central defenders against the striker, two central defenders against the striker. So you have one more man in the central defender. In that situation didn't happen because our central defender was man-to-man. So and one central defender for them go to Kevin or go to Gundo to press. So and they make 3-3 up front. So they rely on in these balls because they have a good central defender, win the duels, and the people support for the second balls, and and they did it. So I could expect for some moments, but all the time if an open play, they are there. Normally they do it. They are so aggressive in the first part, and after when you break the line, they defend so deep, so well, so compact. They have incredible work ethic altogether, and all departments they do it really well. Otherwise, I said before, so you don't get 50 points when it happened. But in the same times, in the second half, we adjust something, and we were a little bit better. We were able to second ball, have more patience. And you have to find more in the spaces, but we will see the game, and just in case they do it or we do it, I'm pretty sure both teams are going to adjust something, and just in case we don't do it, because I had the feeling now that they are going to do something differently, just in case they play in this way. But I have to review the game, see which players we select, and try to be more effective or play better than some parts today.
Finish round 10, please, guys.
Pep, when we spoke before the game, I asked you about whether a win against Arsenal would send a message to the rest of the league, and you said, actually, it's the message it sends us, it's the belief it gives us. Is that how the players feel in the changing room right now? Do they feel full of belief?
No, they are incredibly happy. It's not the Premier League, it's another competition, so we're happy to be there. We, Chelsea and Arsenal in the first two rounds of the FA Cup, so it's another competition. Will be a completely different day in Emirates, and I guess they're going to play all the lineup that normally they use, because Mikel don't rotate much in the Premier League, so I think it's going to play all them, and the impact from Alex when came in and Ødegaard and the quality they have, so we know it's going to be different, more pressure, and but now it's just until next Sunday, so we have 8 days off until the next game, and time to rest a little bit and prepare our final in against Spurs again, like we played a few days ago, and game by game. So important to, of course, the FA Cup is an important competition in this country, and then we are so satisfied to go through, but this completely will be forgotten for them in few, and when we will be there, will be another approach.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, just last one before Mikel comes
Just, you mentioned about the impact of Ødegaard and Zinchenko. Were you surprised at Mikel's team selection?
No, it's not a question for me.
No, I'm asking, were you surprised?
No.
Because they don't play for 8 days, and you left the likes of Ødegaard, Martinelli.
No. It's